Welcome to new session of maths for standard 10, and we are solving exercise 6.2. Now move to question number 3. In the figure given here, if LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD, prove that. What we want to prove that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. My friends, just before this exercise, we have discussed the theorems 6.1 and 6.2 and some results of ratio and proportion. So using these theorems and the results of ratios, we have to solve this, we have to prove this. Okay, so keeping in mind these theorems and some ratios, we will prove it. And look at it. See, the parallel lines are given. Look at it, parallel lines are given. You can prove the ratio. If lines parallel given and you have to prove the ratio, then you can use 6.1 theorem. And if ratios are proportional given and you want to prove the line to be parallel to each other, then you can use theorem 6.2. okay, now my friends, look at it, this figure. In triangle ABC, look at it, this triangle. In this triangle, it is given that LM is parallel to CB. LM is parallel to CB, and therefore, according to theorem 6.1, we can write that AM upon MB is equal to AL upon LC. Okay, if LM is, see, in triangle ABC, AMB is linear, ALC is linear, and LM is parallel to CB, then we can write AM upon MB is equal to AL upon LC as per theorem 6.1, and this is our result number 1. Okay, so similarly in triangle ADC, LN is parallel to CD. It's given that LN is parallel to CD, and therefore from that result we can write that AL upon LC is equal to AN upon ND. AL upon LC is equal to AN upon ND. Okay, this is result. This is as per theorem number 6.1 and its result number 2. Okay, my friend. So now look, you can see that what is common in both AL upon LC. See, 1 is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to 3. So therefore 1 is equal to 3. So from result 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, we can write that AM upon MB is equal to AL upon AN upon ND. AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. Okay, AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. But my friend, we want to prove that AM upon AB, AM upon MB, it's a full side as a denominator. So here we can use the result of ratio and proportional, that componendo. Now using componendo, AM upon AM plus MB is equal to AN upon AN plus MB. Okay, This is the use of componendo. Now it's AM upon AM plus MB will be AB is equal to AN as it is, and AN plus ND gives you AD. Okay, so hence proven. Okay, very good, my friends. Now in question number 4, in the figure given here 6.19, DE is parallel to AC. In this figure it is given that DE, this is DE is parallel to AC. Okay, so DE is, AC is the side of triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to AC, and DF is parallel to AE. And look at that, DF and AC, AE. So AE is the one side of triangle ABE. Prove that BF upon FE is equal to BE upon AC. Now my friends, look at that. One is triangle ABE. Okay, in triangle ABE, DF is parallel to AE. So using this you can prove that AD upon DB is equal to AD upon DB, rather BD upon DA, BD upon DA is equal to BF upon FE. Okay, now you have one more triangle, which is triangle ABC. And in this triangle DE is parallel to AC. So using this triangle, because DE is given parallel to AC, you can prove that BD upon DA is equal to BE upon EC, using theorem number 6.1. Now look at both these results. BD upon DA is common, so you can compare these two. BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC, and that is to be proven. So using this two results, you can prove that. Okay, so very easy type of question this one is, and you will complete it by yourself. Now question number 5, in the figure given here 6.20, DE is parallel to OQ. So DE is parallel to OQ, and DF is parallel to OR, so that EF is parallel to QR. Now my friend, I have inserted two figures of triangle POQ and triangle POR. Look at it. Here DE is parallel to OQ, and in this triangle DF is parallel to OR. Now my friend, if you want to prove that EF is parallel to QR, if we want like this, if we want to prove that DE is parallel to BC, then we have to prove that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EQ. Therefore, if you want to prove that EF is parallel to BC, we need to prove that PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FI. Okay, PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FI, and using these two triangles we will prove that. So initially, if DE is parallel to OQ, then we can prove that PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO. Okay, it will be result number 1. Now taking this triangle, it is given that DF is parallel to OR. Now we can write that PD upon DO is equal to PF upon FR. This is receipt number 2. Now if we comprise these two results, we are able to prove that PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR, and hence we can prove that EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so now in triangle POQ, DE is parallel to OQ. It has been given that DE is parallel to OQ, and therefore we can write that PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO. Okay, it's here. If DE is parallel to OQ, we can write that PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO as per theorem 6.1. Okay, as per theorem 6.1, we can prove that if DE is parallel to BC, then AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Similarly, if DE is parallel to OQ, then we can write that PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO. Okay, now in triangle POR, here it is. In triangle POR, DF is parallel to OR. It has been given that DF is parallel to OR. Okay, so we can write that therefore PD upon DO is equal to PF upon FR. Here it is. If DF is parallel to OR, then we can write PD upon DO is equal to PF upon FR. This is as per theorem 6.1, and this is result number 1, this is result number 2. Now my friends, look at this triangle. So from 1 and 2, look at it, from 1 and 2. See which is common. PD upon DO is common in both. So 1 is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to 3. Therefore 1 is equal to 3. So from result 1 and 2, we can write that PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. Okay. Now PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. Now we have to give the reference. Now in triangle PQR, PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. Okay, in triangle PQR, PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. And look at the as per theorem 6.2. If AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, then as per theorem 6.2, we can prove that D is parallel to BC. Similarly, in triangle PQR, if PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR, then we can write that therefore EF is parallel to QR, and that we want to prove. Okay, very good. Now in question number 6, in this figure 6.21, A, B and C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively. Look at it. A is the point on OP, B is the point on OQ and C is the point on OR. Okay. Such that AB is parallel to PQ. Look at it. AB is parallel to PQ. And if it is given that AB is parallel to PQ, we can think of this triangle. It's a OQ, where AB is parallel to PQ. So we have to think of this triangle only. Okay, so AB is given parallel to PQ, and AC is parallel to PR. Looking at this triangle, it's a POR triangle where AC is given to be parallel to PR. So if AC is parallel to PR, we can use this. Okay, and what we want to prove? We want to prove that BC is parallel to QR. So BC, we want to prove that BC is parallel to QR. So either we can use this triangle OQR or we can use PQR. But if you look at that, this PQ and P are involved in it. So to prove BC is parallel to QR, you need to use the complete triangle PQR. And in this triangle, if you want to prove that BC is parallel to QR, you need to prove that, what you need to prove that is BC is parallel to QR. If you need to prove that, you can use PQR or OQR, and if you use OQR, you need to prove that OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. Okay, using this triangle we will prove this ratio. Okay, OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. So using these two triangles, we will prove that OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR, and hence if once proven that OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR, you can easily prove that BC is parallel to QR. Okay, now in this triangle, in triangle POQ, AB is given to be is parallel to PQ. Okay, in triangle POQ, AB is parallel to PQ, then it is that OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ. OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ. Okay, as per theorem 6.1, it's result number 1. Okay, now in this triangle OPR, here it is OPR. In triangle OPR, AC is parallel to PR. AC is given parallel to PR. Okay, AC is parallel to PR. So using 6.1 theorem, you can prove that OA upon AP is equal to OC upon CR. Okay, this is as per theorem 6.1, result number 2. Okay, so now look at it, what this result, these results. OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ, OA upon AP is equal to OC upon CR. These two left hand sides are common in both. Okay, so from result 1 and 2, we can write what we can write. We can write that OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. Okay, from result 1 and 2. But now, my friend, look at it in triangle OQR. OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. So now in triangle OQR, it is given that OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. इसको हम नंबर 3 बोल सकते हैं, और फ्रॉम from 3. Okay, from result number 3, and therefore as per 6.2 theorem, look at my friend, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, then DE is parallel to BC. So if OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR, then BQ will be parallel to QR. So BQ is parallel to QR and BC is parallel to QR. That we BQ, not BQ, it's a BC. So BC is parallel to QR, that we wanted to prove. Okay, very good, my friend. Now in question number 7, using theorem 6.1, इस theorem का use करके prove that, हमें prove करना है a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle, a line drawn through midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. Okay, ये triangle ABC हमने लिया, ओके और एक ऐसी लाइन जो हमें ड्रॉ करनी है जो ट्रायंगल के किसी एक साइड के मिड पॉइंट से पास होती हो. सो मिड पॉइंट ऑफ AD, AB इज डी, अ लाइन ऐसी हमें ड्रॉ करनी है जो AB के मिड पॉइंट में से पास होती है और BC को पैरेलल है. ओके, तो तीसरी साइड, थर्ड साइड को बाइसेक्ट करती होगी, यानी इसके भी मिड पॉइंट में से पास होती होगी. तो E, अगर E में से पास होती है तो AC को E में बाइसेक्ट करती है, ऐसा प्रूव करना है, यानी E है वो AC का मिड पॉइंट है, ऐसा हमें प्रूव करना है. ओके, सो गिवन इन ट्राइंगल ABC D इज द मिड पॉइंट of AB, a line through D intersects a line through D parallel to BC intersect AC at E. ओके, ट्राइंगल ABC में D इज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ AB, D है वो AB का मिड पॉइंट है. अ लाइन थ्रू D में से पास होती हुई लाइन पैरेलल टू BC, जो BC को पैरेलल है, एंड इंटरसेक्ट AC एट E, और AC को E में इंटरसेक्ट करती है, बाइसेक्ट करती है, ऐसा हमें प्रूव करना है. यानी E में इंटरसेक्ट तो करती है लेकिन बाइसेक्ट करती है, ऐसा प्रूव करना है. यानी हमें प्रूव करना है कि E है वो AC का मिड पॉइंट है. बाइसेक्ट करना यानी दो सेम टुकड़े करना, तो E अगर मिड पॉइंट है तो ही AE इज इक्वल टू EC होगा. ओके, सो टू प्रूव E इज द मिड पॉइंट of AC or AE is equal to EC. Okay, now proof. What will there be in a proof? Okay, now look at it. D is the midpoint of AB, and therefore AD is equal to DB, and therefore AD upon DB is equal to 1. D अगर AB का मिड पॉइंट है, D अगर AB का मिड पॉइंट है तो AD और DB सेम होगा. तो AD और DB का रेशियो बनाओ तो 1 होगा, क्योंकि AD और DB सेम है, तो सेम AD डिवाइडेड DB इज इक्वल टू 1. Okay, this can be the result number 1. Now in triangle ABC, ABC. DE is parallel to BC. पैरेलल टू BC. DE है वो AB को D पैरेलल टू BC. DE है वो BC को पैरेलल तो है, उसमें गिवन नहीं है. therefore AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. ओके. DE अगर BC को पैरेलल है तो AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Now my friend, we have AD upon DB is equal to 1. Therefore 1 is equal to AE upon EC. ओके. ये थियरम 6.1 का यूज है. 6.1 उसको हमें यूज करना है और हमने यूज किया कि एज पर थियरम अगर AD अपन DE BC को पैरेलल है तो AD अपन DB इज इक्वल टू AE अपन EC होगा. नाउ AD अपन DB इज इक्वल टू 1 फ्रॉम रिजल्ट नंबर 1. इट्स AE इज इक्वल टू EC. इट्स AE इज इक्वल टू EC. AE और AC सेम हो गया. नाउ AEC लीनियर एंड AE इज इक्वल टू EC. AEC लीनियर है, एक ही लाइन पे है. E है वो A और C के बीच में है और AE इज इक्वल टू EC. देन वी कैन राइट दैट E इज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ AC. E अगर AC का मिड पॉइंट है और E में से लाइन D पास होती है तो प्रूव हो गया कि ये लाइन D है वो AC को बाइसेक्ट करती है. ओके, वेरी गुड. नाउ इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 8, यूजिंग थियरम 6.2, प्रूव दैट the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side. The line joining two midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. So ये triangle है ABC. एक लाइन हमें ड्रॉ करनी है. The line joining the midpoints of two sides. AB का मिड पॉइंट D है और AC का मिड पॉइंट अगर E है तो इस दोनों मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करती हुई लाइन है. लाइन ज्वाइनिंग द मिड पॉइंट्स ऑफ एनी टू साइड्स ऑफ अ ट्राइंगल इज पैरेलल टू द थर्ड साइड. यानी ये लाइन थर्ड साइड BC को पैरेलल है, ऐसा हमें प्रूव करना है और हमें 6.2 थ्योरम का यूज करना है. ओके, अगर D 6.2 थ्योरम का यूज करके हमें DE है वो BC को पैरेलल है ऐसा हमें प्रूव करना है तो इसके लिए हमें प्रूव करना होगा AD अपन DB इज इक्वल टू AE अपन AC. तो यहाँ पे हमें प्रूव करना है कि AD अपन DB इज इक्वल टू AE अपन AC. ऐसा प्रूव करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली प्रूव हो जाएगा कि DE वो BC को पैरेलल है. सो व्हाट इज गिवन हियर? In triangle ABC, D and E are midpoints of sides AB and AC respectively. Okay, AB और D and E वो AB और BC के मिड पॉइंट्स है. ओके, नाउ व्हाट वी वांट टू प्रूव? वी वांट टू प्रूव दैट DE is parallel to BC. That we want to prove. Okay, that we want to prove that DE है वो BC को पैरेलल है और हमें ये यूज करना है. सो आवर टारगेट इज to prove AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Okay, now proof. Okay, now in triangle D and E are midpoints of AB and AC respectively. Okay, and therefore what happens, that AD, see, AD is equal to DB and AE is equal to EC. ओके, अगर D है वो AB का मिड पॉइंट होगा तो AD और DB सेम होंगे, और EB अगर AC का मिड पॉइंट है तो AE इज इक्वल टू EC होगा. अब ऐसा क्या होगा, देयरफॉर AD अपॉन DB इज इक्वल टू 1 होगा. ओके, अगर AD इज इक्वल टू DB देन द रेशियो AD अपॉन DB इज इक्वल टू 1, एंड सिमिलरली इफ AE इज इक्वल टू EC then AE upon EC is equal to 1, and for that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, isn't it? AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Now in triangle ABC, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, and therefore we can write that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, DE ये है, ये BC को पैरेलल है as per theorem 6.2. Okay, very good.